Fanfic Corner, presented by Jennifer. The Silvergrove Ballet and the Katolis Symphonics, Part 1. She's had a hard day. Not so uncommon for the principal dancer of the Silvergrove Ballet Company he knows. But Callum gets the feeling that perhaps today's been just a little much, even for her. They've got a performance coming up in a couple of weeks. Rayla's been working herself ragged over the technical details that he feels shouldn't matter, but she's nothing if not a perfectionist. And she wants this one to be flawless. She's very young to be so accomplished. People remind her of it constantly. And more often than not, it's not in the nice way. Callum only sits in the pit with the rest of the orchestra, but even he can see the way the others scrutinize her, the way they sneer when she's ever anything less than perfect. It's not healthy. She needs a break. To be fair, they both do. Chapapa's fun to watch, but the Katolis Symphonics has a reputation to uphold just as much as the SBC does, and O'Fallion's been drilling them pretty hard. It's not the same, though. Musicians have it easier than dancers do. "You want to come out for some coffee with me after this?" he asks her. Rayla blinks at him as she stretches. He's got his elbow resting against the stage, chin in one hand, the sheet music for her solo in the other, and he steers a little too hard at the key change in bar 53 when he realizes how it sounds. They've been friends for a while. He's not first-year violinist or anything, but he's the one she goes to when she needs to go over the sequence. He flushes. Not like, as friends. I mean, we could both use a break, and I thought... She laughs. There's red in her ears, too, and it's especially conspicuous against the silver curtain of her hair. "Callum, you don't have to," he says quickly. "I'd love to." She doesn't look at him. Not quite. But there's a smile there. It's that little one he's so head over heels for. And Callum feels his heart thump heavier in his chest. "It's just, you know what day it is, don't you?" Callum cocks his head at her. "No." Rayla grows redder still. "It's Valentine's Day. I thought for a second you were asking." "Oh." Callum goes back to staring at his sheet music to hide the ever-deepening blush in his cheeks. "I am asking," he says quickly, if that's what you want. It doesn't have to be, but I'd like it a lot if it was." There's a pause. Ophelia taps her conductor's baton against a music stand at the front of the pit, motioning for her orchestra to take their places again. But Callum stands his ground, just for a moment longer, hope fluttering hesitantly in his chest. "Callum!" That's Claudia, actual first chair, wanting to tune up again for the rest of rehearsal. But Callum doesn't turn. His fingers are growing sweaty around his sheet music, and he takes a breath, awaiting her answer and afraid of it all at once. But Rayla smiles at the end. A bigger one this time. And sweeter for certain. Sure, she says at last. I'd like to. As friends? Or as a date, dingus? She chuckles, ducking her head bashfully. There's this churro place on Ninth. You're driving. He laughs. Sure thing, he says. Callum! You're needed, I think. Rayla grins down at him from the stage. Catch you in a bit, hey? In a bit, he agrees, gathering his music with a smile. He hopes rehearsal doesn't go for too much longer tonight. He can hardly wait.